Today I would like to present you an interesting project from Outlier, which seems to be able to attract the attention of gamers. Meet Spaceship Manager, this means Verb. The cool thing about this game is that you can play it in a large group of 4 friends. Let's get acquainted with the new feature in detail. All the action takes place in the vast expanses of space, but before you go there, you must choose a captain, which in initial levels are not very many and the choice is limited. There's a spaceship with 2 cannons and basic protective gear at your disposal, a fire extinguisher, a repair shop, an astronaut suite, and debris and bomb dispersal facility. The challenge for player is simple: complete as many levels as possible, earn experience points, and unlock new captains for your ship. We would like to cancel at once that this means Verb is best played in the same company as your friend. The game provides multiplayer, but to get the unfamiliar, you play without knowing the address of the created server will not work. It would be much better if the developers had added a list of servers created by other players. All gameplay is based on controlling and improving your spaceship, destroying space pirates and their huge bases. The map itself is divided into certain cells that you will need to clear. Each cell has certain bonuses and enemies. Some cells hold different bonuses, such as crew refills, upgrades, or quests to catch space animals or simply dodge a huge number of asteroids. Others require you to fight the enemy and destroy their ship to gain experience points and all sorts of improvements to the ship, repair robot, air defense system, cannons, weapon upgrades, and more. After each battle of exploration of a new territory, you will need to sit at the helm and steer your ship to another. The catch is that passing each level, your opponents will only get stronger and you can hardly pass the game completely. There is more of the race to complete as many levels as possible to prove your superiority in space among the other players. The combat system itself is built so that the crew members will not find time to relax in place. Every detail have been worked out to down less detail. Destroy a wall, need to run for a pay a kit for fix it. Hit a cannon shot, run for a new round, load the cannon and fire it again. See the enemy's bomb on your board, run quickly to pick up it and throw it in incubator. Start to fire, grab a fire extinguisher and run to put it out. Other words in this mean Verb during the puzzles begins full of action and adrenaline, which make you play this game more and more, improving your score. During the battle with your enemy, you need to pay attention to your opponent, as there are several types of ships. Some differ in their protection and have extra ammo. Others, on the contrary, have weak protection, but were given powerful cannons under their control. Because of this, sometimes the first thing you need to do is to take out the enemy guns, or get the defense control units first. Periodically, you will find yourself at an outpost where you can spend the money you earn the purchase various upgrades for your ship. Special attention should be paid to keeping an eye on your ship's health. During every battle, it is important to repair all damaged models and walls, because if you will not do so, your spaceship will be damaged and you will be not able to repair it during your spacewalk. Therefore, check your health bar before finally finishing off your opponent. When playing in one team with AI, do not forget that the players are given the opportunity to distribute responsibilities among the crew members. This makes sense. After all, when playing with friends, you will be able to clearly hand out comments to each other and fully allocate responsibilities. When it comes to AI, they start to diverge greatly in the action they perform. For example, you can pick up a repair model to run to fix an open bay, while the bot will try to do the same action, resulting in wasted time. The graphics are quite interesting, and even the weak PC users can play this game, which is very important. Perfectly traced object, not a bad optimization, all this allows you to really enjoy the process of the game. During the whole time, we have not encountered any problem and freezes, as though the game is still in early access. To summarize, this means Warp is a great game for surviving in space together, not only with AI, but also with friends. Exploring the procedurally generated universe is a pleasure, and best of all, the game does not get boring. Some of the pluses are great gameplay, well-developed graphics and sound, multiplayer, and the idea itself. Don't forget that the game is in early access, and things can change significantly in the near future. At this stage, we only dislike the fact that there is no way to freely connect to the games of other players, due to the lack of a list of open created servers. The project is really interesting, and we think it will manage to attract the attention of many. Thank you for watching.